Look, I'm going to tell you something that took me years of clinical work to really nail down. And once you hear it, you're going to think back to every Kegel exercise you have done and wonder if you were even doing this right. Most men aren't. And I don't mean they're doing it badly. I mean they're squeezing the wrong muscle entirely. And when you train the wrong muscle, you don't just waste time. You can actually make erection problems worse. I had a client come to me about 8 months ago, a gym guy, fit, late 40s, and absolutely no reason on paper why his erections should be failing him. He would be doing Kegel religiously for 6 months, watched the YouTube videos, followed the instructions, did his reps every morning in the car on the way to work, and things were getting worse, not better. When we assessed him, I found out exactly why. He'd be training his pelvic floor to tighten in the wrong direction, cutting off blood flow instead of supporting it. 6 months of work making the problem worse every single day. So before you do another rep, let's make sure you're actually doing this right. But first, if you haven't done already, go take the Ultimate Vitality Quiz. It's free, it's a link below, and it will show you exactly where your erection health sits right now. That context is going to make the rest of this video even more useful for you. Link is in the description. It takes a minute. Go do it before bed tonight. Now back to the pelvic floor. Step 1, find the right muscle. Here's the thing, nobody explains properly. Your pelvic floor isn't one muscle, it's a group of muscles, and the one that matters most for erection is called the bulbospongiosus. But forget that name, I'll never say it again. Just call it the base muscle. It sits right under the base of your penis, wraps underneath, and when it contracts correctly, it squeezes blood into the shaft and holds it there. Here's how to find it. Next time you urinate, stop the flow midstream. Feel that clench deep at the base? That's not your butt, that's not your stomach, that's not your thighs, that's it. That specific squeeze, that's your target. Now do it sitting down right now, away from the toilet. Just that clench. Hold it for 3 seconds. Let it go completely. If you felt it at the base and not around your tailbone, you got it right. If you felt it more in your backside or you found yourself holding your breath, you missed it. Try again. Most men squeeze everything. Abs, glutes, thighs, the lot. That's not a Kegel, that's just tension. And tension is the enemy of erection. Now, step 2, test your strength and your release. Here's where it gets interesting and where most protocols get it completely wrong. Strength matters, but release matters more. I'll say that again. A pelvic floor that cannot fully let go is worse for your erection than one that's weak. Because blood flow into an erection requires the muscle to relax and open. If you're chronically tight there, which a lot of men are, especially stressed men, men who sit at a desk all day, men who have been anxious about sex, you're essentially strangling your own erection from the inside. So here's a 2-part test. Part 1, strength. Do that base clench, hold it for 5 seconds without cheating. No breath holding, no glutes involved. Count it slowly. If you can't hold it for 5 seconds cleanly, your strength needs work. Part 2, release. So after the clench, consciously let go and push down slightly, like you're gently trying to let something pass. Hold that release for 5 seconds. If that feels uncomfortable, foreign, or like you can't control it, your release is the problem, not your strength. Most men fail part 2, and most protocols only train part 1. That's the gap. So here's your new protocol. Simple, takes 4 minutes, do it daily. 10 reps of the clench. 3 seconds, hold. Full release, 3 seconds rest. That's a strength work. Then 10 reps of the release. Clench briefly, then push down and hold the release for 3 seconds. That's the part most men skip entirely. Do this sitting, standing, lying down. Doesn't matter. Just don't do it on the toilet. Save that for the finding it phase only. Do this for 3 weeks, consciously, and track 2 things. Morning erection quality. Is it stronger? Is it lasting longer? And how do you feel mid-sex? Are you less tight? Less in your head, more present? Those 2 markers will tell you everything. I found one study years ago, buried in a journal that most GP have never read, that showed pelvic floor training with a proper release component outperform Viagra in men with moderate erectile dysfunction. Not slightly, significantly. That's not me telling you throw your pills away. That's me telling you this muscle is more powerful than most of us realize. And most men are training it wrong. Now you got the test, you know which muscle to find, you know how to check your strength, and you know why the release is the piece that changes everything. But here's what I want you to understand. This is one piece of a bigger picture. Because your erection doesn't live in your pelvic floor alone, it lives in your nervous system, your relationship, your self-image, all of it working together or working against you. If you want to understand how those pieces connect, go watch my Heart Rate Masterclass. It's right here on this channel. It will give you the full map of what's going on and where to start. What's that next?